4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
In position.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 3.
Spell Keaton, thank you.
Why didn't you guys remember me to equip DPS?
3,
You don't have kit?
3, 2, 1.
Wind tunneling coming.
Two, 3, 2, 1.
65, we're going to want DPS to start coming over one by one. It's 80.
3, 2, 1.
Should only be tank and healers left.
3,
88.
1.
97. Beams incoming.
Ah!
That was so oh, you didn't make it. Oh.
I didn't. This is so close.
I thought you did.
I thought I did too.
What's in your
Get that virus out.
Square out with the group.
No more deaths allowed.
Oh, okay.
3, 2, 1.
30 seconds on cooldown.
Wind is going to be in 20. Beam in about 10. Get ready for beam. Fire is going to be shortly after. Get ready to move for fire.
2, 1.
We should
can't
get in
trust now.
position. Wind tunnel is going to be coming.
Group 1. Group 2.
Cookies if you need, stay alive.
Group 3.
Yeah, you can't put down totem like that when half the raid's out because they're gonna get a shit ton of damage dealt to them.
We need to wait the win.
Yep.
Yeah, we all have to be grouped up before we go through.
Alright, we'll fix the timing on that. That should be... If we can just survive that transition, this is automatically a kill. General call out for the healers in the tank. You guys don't necessarily need to wait as long as you have been. Any DPS we get in the first room is nice, but we don't have to wait till like 98.
Well, they actually do in the first room.
They have to wait till 98 to cross.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think it has to do with cooldowns, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it should probably definitely be before that wind.
The winds go off at 80%, and then, or yeah, 80% of the room, and then when they're done, the room's about 95. So if you're not close to the door,
Yeah, right after the. Yeah.
Michelle, you might want to set a transcendence right by the door.
That.
can you transcend through the wall, like through the room?
She'd have to physically walk through to drop the transcendence.
She can do that while I'm on this side.
Won't it spawn a thing?
Yeah.
When you walk through, and it'll pulse as well.
Okay. I would say go back and forth through, but
No, I just need to pay more attention.
All right, gonna start this up.
I was gonna set myself, but everyone's like, "Oh, you gotta heal."
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one.
Fire rank.
Group 1. Group 2.
I got fucked there. That's my bad.
Group 3.
Three, two, three, two, one.
Catherine out of the group.
Three, two, three,
Wind tunnel in about 5.
one.
Room's at 60.
2, 3, 2, 1.
$77.
crossing after this.
Got a wind incoming.
1,
It's 85.
3,
Plan ahead.
2, 1.
97. Lasers Inc. Finish the ad.
3, 2, 1.
Get that virus out after this. Purifying Flame.
About 30 seconds on cooldowns.
Wind is going to be in 20. Beam in about 10. Beam incoming.
1.
Fire's going to be right after, so get ready to move. Should have wind coming.
1.
Should go after the wind. Room's at 69. We'll have to be quick after. Flames are coming. Don't be in the wrong spot.
2, 1.
By the door.
Group 1. Group 2.
Cookies if you need.
Group 3.
Room's 84. We're going to have to move quickly.
We're just gonna have to.
You know, just go. I'm giving Willy wings.
2, 1.
Watch the beam. Fire's gonna be coming.
Can we get
Finish
Skrill?
these ads. Kill these ads ASAP. Can you get the virus out?
You have it.
I'm down.
We got that virus on a lot of people.
We have 2 reses. I don't know if it's worth it.
Let's get some DPS up.
Skrill and Malum.
New beam incoming. Fire pretty quick here.
Wind tunnel.
New beam incoming. Maximum chop, all the damage you have.
$79.
Beam and then wind.
5 seconds.
It's closer. I think that's been our best shot of the night. Were we just slow in killing ads? Is that what got people killed?
Yeah.
Maybe we should just blow the lust there. I think our damage might be a little lower than we're used to. And just reminder, maximum AoE on the ads. We need to kill them as fast as possible. Make sure we're not ignoring them and going for the boss just for some passive cleave. We want full-fledged AoE.
I feel like we're getting into the 3rd room kind of slow.
Do we need to send DPS before Spirit Link?
Yeah, we can send 1 or 2 people. The problem is if they're going to get separated from healers, they'll get killed by everyone else crossing.
We just need everyone to stay alive. We got this.
Yeah, after the ads come up, just less will cleave them down really hard.
Murder their faces.
Alright, we got the kill shot here. I believe in us, guys.
Five, four, three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 3.
Good work on ads.
Three, two.
Purifying Flame.
1.
Wind incoming.
Three, two, 2,
Room's at 65. DPS should be trickling over. $80.
2, 3, 2, 1.
Wind tunnel in a few seconds here. Get ready for it. It's 90.
Let me know when you're out of group.
I'm ready. Thank you. Beam incoming. About 4. Finish these ads.
Would send Heart of the group. Thanks.
Wind incoming.
3, 2, 1.
30-second on cooldown.
Wind is going to be in about 15. Beams in about 5. So beams, then wind. Then we can cross.
There's a fire just before we cross.
Don't go in yet. Fire. Now you can stack up, but wind's going to be coming.
Drove for this other flame.
Yep, don't be too close.
Don't be too close. Fire's coming. Stack up now. We're going to have to go through really quick.
Group 2. Group 3.
Everyone else come through. It's 95 already.
Middle, middle.
Finish these ads.
That disease went rampant.
Yeah, I think we should have rushed it. Is when the wind was up. Timing just was pretty problematic for it. Yeah, I think we'll have to be more aggressive and go if the wind is going to be on its way.
I feel like it says winds are coming, but then they don't actually show up for like 20 seconds.
It does seem to be slightly slow.
Yeah, and remember there's a flame that comes out right after that.
So we're gonna try and push the timeline a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're going to try to go through earlier. We're super close to this, though. Just keep calling out those timers. We should be able to get a good transition. All right, looks like we're good. Let's go ahead and start this up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 3.
Good work on ads. Get that virus out.
Sorry, we were too far.
3, 3, 2, 1.
In theory, wind tunnel. Room's at 60.
2, 3, 2, 1.
Room's at 70. DPS should be trickling if they're not already. It's 80.
3, 2, 1.
Beware. 95.
3, 2, 1.
Beam incoming.
3, 2, 1.
Get these ads down. Try to get that virus out when we can.
Oh. Bit early, keg.
Just wait for the wind, then you can take that. Or not.
He's going hardcore.
Ah, he's a monk. Wind doesn't matter.
So you just make one with the wind.
You got 25 seconds on cooldowns.
Wind tunnel about 12-ish. Flame incoming. It's going to be a beam at about 5. So it'll be beam, then wind.
Cooldowns are coming back.
So flame's going to come up here.
Wind's first.
So don't get in position. There'll be flame, and then we're going to go. Into position right after this.
Group 1. Group 2. Group 3.
One's 85.
Beam's going to be incoming. 95. Keep
Crossing.
chopping ads.
3, 2, 1.
Finish ads as they come up here. New beam.
Be careful.
Beam, get in. Flame will be shortly after. Don't get cleaved.
2, 1.
Ready for the beam. cleave. Wind incoming. New beam.
Cleave.
Cleave.
Pick up Endralic if you can.
Flame incoming. And good work, guys. I knew we could get it. It's just about getting a clean transition. Mythic Warforged dagger.
2 of them.
Grats. You guys been doing Zekvos?
No.
What would be the next target, though?
We've been planning to do Zekbot.
Oh, gotcha. So as a reward for us getting Mother tonight, I will guarantee my presence at Thursday's raid.
What about tomorrow's raid?
I will guarantee my presence at Thursday's raid.
Oh.
I will not be there.
No!
He's gonna
I
be
can try.
drunk. Fucking his boss.
Yep.
What?
Is that what Canadians do?
That's
That's
literally
true.
true, so.
That sounds like a pretty sweet job.
Don't get any ideas.
That is Buzz by the We'll tank together.
So it looks like the major differences on the next guy are that the phase 1 and phase 2 mechanics happen simultaneously for the first 60% of the boss's health. So you'll get I-beams and rolling deceits and both type of ads.
Sounds like fun.
I-beams also happen a lot faster. I think in Heroic you have like 3.5 or 3 seconds, something like that, but they come a lot faster, so you don't have as much time to move. So range 5 is going to be that much more important.
And make sure you don't try to like finish a cast or something when you see it. Make sure you get out.
I want to say it's like 1.5 seconds, so it's not really enough time to get clear of the raid. Unless you're like monk or mage or something.
Gotta practice that pull-out game.
Also, the Surging Darkness, instead of a pattern of 4, or sorry, instead of a pattern of 3, it's a pattern of 4.
Pull out Champ 2018.
So it'll go like small ring, other ring, small ring, other ring. And that's all I got from my reading. Do we still think 5 healers to be safe, or?
It's probably good to start with. We can adjust from there.
Time to kill someone.
Please be healers.
That's a little mean.
Burn him,
Oh,
burn him.
that was me.
Andralic down.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Name it.
They all lived.
Come on, Dread.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Without Gustav, they will be dead.
Yeah, I miss him.
Me too.
I come back and you guys are playing with tentacles.
This surprises you? Jeff, that's still trash.
You said that Jeff
I
is still.
know it's been a while.
he had that boss look to him.
God,
He
it
looks
has
like
been
a
while.
boss, dude.
They have absolutely used this model as a boss before.
Nope.
Which boss looks like this?
Never happened.
It's in a 5-man from... What's that underground one? Withdrawal.
What?
I will look it up. You like start the instance riding on the back of a dragon, and you have to like do a bombing raid.
First time.
You're making it up.
Yeah,
This doesn't
it's
happen.
Durnhole.
I was
Yes.
talking about the last boss. Yep. The one we
Does
just killed.
nothing to do with Thrall.
No, I was talking about the expansion itself.
I'll plan to
Ah.
paralyze the diamond spawn. Someone wants to CC skull.
I get school.
Okay.
Can you guys not
So did we
CC me,
do a,
please? That'd be great.
All right,
Did
looks
we
like
do
we're
a
good.
explanation en route?
Yep, and we're gonna go with the YOLO strategy, which will cause everyone to get the eye lasers and kill the entire raid in 7 seconds.
We all know the strat. Just know that the mechanics from phase 1 and phase 2 happen at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but they happen throughout the first 60% of the boss's health. And you do not have as much time as you think you do to get out of the eye beams, so really use your range 5 and don't sit in anyone's lap.
Like you have negative seconds.
That's a
So
lot
just
of-
always be spread.
Yes.
All right, going to start this up.
And there's more thingies on the ground.
5, 4, 3,
Thingies being a technical
2,
term.
1. Three, two, one.
Yikes.
Oh, that's fun.
High beam soon.
Oh, tentacles are bad.
Dang.
Oh, all the ads happen at the same time.
Yep.
I thought they alternated. They do not alternate.
Icy gas.
Well,
Well, that's our best pull yet.
So, some things are after the I-beam when all the ads spawn, we all want to stack on the boss's butt so that all the ads will stack up there.
Makes sense.
So I have a semi-serious question. Who in the raid wants to re-roll war so that we can bring a rallying cry?
Oh, I bet
'Cause-
Loffen will do it.
Because I can't believe that this raid doesn't have a rallying cry. Nope, you're a healer. Can't go.
We do have a warrior, but he was in a Mythic Plus the time we started, so I didn't save a spot.
Do we know who's CCing Skull and Diamond?
I've got Diamond, Libazinga has Skull. I was just dead, so I didn't.
Sounds good.
Let me know when you're good, not dog.
He's ready.
All right, gonna start it up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My bad.
I beam soon.
Stack.
We got one of the super scary ads from the Roiling Darkness or Deceit.
1.
That's easy.
I think that was a boss cleave.
That was definitely a boss cleave. All right, so no worries here. We're seeing these newish timed mechanics. Just got to make sure we're careful for spawning those ads unintentionally. We'll get some practice at grouping up on the boss's butt so we can cleave down all the ads.
Can you tank him a little more into the room?
Absolutely.
Some of those Surging Darkness circles are kind of rough for ranged because of those stupid jutting architecture.
How far forward do you want them? About here. Oh, you're not here, so you can't see where here is.
If you could try and be there.
Tank standing where Star is?
Yeah, Surging Darkness goes off the tank.
Okay.
So were you going to tank?
Tanks will try to be where Star is, so the boss will try to be around like the golden whatever.
Okay.
All right, gonna start this up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I-beam soon. Ads incoming.
Three, two, one.
That is not a small amount of damage.
Yeah, agreed on focusing the Void Weavers. Make sure we're getting interrupts going on them. Probably no need to work out a rotation. Just make sure a bunch of people are using your cooldowns. Or your kicks or whatever.
Heart, I don't actually hate you.
I do.
What a liar. Yeah, it's definitely much nicer. Way more room in Surging Dark.
We'll keep them at the top of the triangle then. Or whatever this shape is technically.
Yeah, as long as you're not like past this part. It's just these stupid discs jut out.
Alright, looks like we're good. Gonna start this up.
Five, four, three, two, one. Three, two, one.
more DPS on those warriors.
You got this, Willie.
Solo.
Or not.
So close.
Murdered.
All right, guys. I think that's probably a good breaking point for us for the evening. I think this is going to put us in a good position to get some more progress polls going either tomorrow or Thursday. It's good to be here tonight. Glad I was able to get some rating going with you guys. And hopefully we'll have more coming in the future with more mythic progression kills to come. Thanks to everyone for their hard work and your positive attitudes.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Buenos noches.
Buenas noches, mi amigo.
Sí, señor.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
He's drunk.
Weird people in the future.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Why is this called the other Discord, not the primary Discord?
The whole fucking ITG's going over here.
Sorry,
Alright, we'll be back in it.
When? I don't know if I'm gonna be back in it.
I mean, when you quit this guild, Tim.
That's true.
They're not
Sean, the Rogue.
amazing, but they're significantly better than our guild.
Oh, dude, not even fucking close. They're better than our guild. The Rogue, Andrelic, said, he just messaged me. So now that you're here, you gotta teach me how to rogue sometime. That's
There
right,
you go.
baby.
That
I was doing damage.
priest gave me oh shit. Ooh. Wait. I was hitting escape. I just rejected it.
Huh?
That priest gave me a 385 BOE.
Oh my.
What?
The fuck? I didn't realize it. I just equipped it.
Hold on. So when we when they have the new raid, do we have to switch to Black Dragonflight?
No, they are on a connected server. That is the beauty of the skill.
So even when the new raid comes out, we can do it with them?
Yes, even when the next mythic tier comes out, we can still raid with the skill.
Nice.
I mean, heroic doesn't matter, but yeah.
Nay, you struggling, bro?
Nah, dude.
Nah, dude.
You were struggling, son. I was smashing you, which is typically not the case. I'm usually getting beat.
Yeah. I didn't have an enchant on my weapon and I lost my strength socket, so my gear's a little fucked.
You need a new
But
strength
my eye
socket,
level
I
went
got
way
you.
up. I
What's your eye level?
I got the gems. I just need a socketed piece.
Oh, I got you.
375 now. Got 3 pieces.
Guys.
All of us joined this guild and we're all immediately raiders.
Well, duh, they need raiders, and we just raided with them.
Yeah, but we nice though. That's what I'm saying. Sean, come on, Sean.
Yeah, come on, Sean.
But now where do I talk? Like I can't talk like in guild chat about them.
Dude, we have
I was
the
thinking that
IT
right
community
away.
still.
Gotta invite Nate to this.
Oh, the ITG. How do you talk in that?
I thought you
You
set
have
it
to
up
add
last
it.
time.
You have to add it to your chat.
I think I did, but how do you like talk in that channel? Is it like /ITG? Like what?
I added it as 4.
Yeah,
I do
mine's 5.
/3.
Only
Nope.
only suit you can
/4.
add.
Oh yeah, it's /4.
Oh, so I'm gonna add Nate to it? I should have Uzi too. I don't know why he's not in here.
I think he's in there.
He is in here, he just never talks.
I want to see them logs, see how down in the depths I was.
I did so bad on. I just hate Mother.
Where's the
I kinda wanted
logs?
to
Oh, they're in this.
try to time
fucking
my
thing.
AoE and I could have attacked for so long.
I know, it's like
Hindsight.
Nate, I sent you an invite.
Oh.
Talic, Mythic, damage done. Woodson, 48% for eye level. That's not bad.
That's
Fucking
for eye
Mames,
level.
95 for eye level. Yeah.
yeesh. Yeah, that's 50.
Nate, did you die or something? Were you in that fight? Oh no, you're right there. 70% Nate out here doing his big things.
Nah.
Mother House 47 per eye level. Ugh, I'm bad.
Yeah, I did terrible on Mother. Well,
I feel
I
like
was
I did a lot.
72% for my eye level, but it was bad.
What does the second part of the damage mean?
It's like your pet, I think.
Oh yes, I gotta do everything my fucking self, Sean. Zekvos, let's check that deck. Zekvos. Who else parts it nicely? 75% for eye level on Zekvos.
Talic healing, check it out, guys.
Talic healing. Talic.
Parses don't
Healing.
matter. I'm parsing like.
Dude, you're out here not healing parses. I don't know how much I buy into healing parses. You know how it is.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
What'd you say? Talic healing?
Yeah,
that's
why
pretty
would you
good.
buy into healing parses?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I hate all of you.
No, we were doubting Tim, not you.
Oh.
What do you mean?
You mean you don't believe them, or you just don't pay attention to them?
No, I just think healing parses. I mean, like, so I just don't know what healing parses count. Like, does it count like overhealing and shit like that?
No, it's excluded.
Oh, well then you nice though.
Oh, thanks.
'Cause I didn't know. I mean, I just thought it was just like all the healing. So like, if you're just like fucking spam healing, you're parsing
no.
high.
That's why I bitch about like having like Boozy not healing. Well, I don't bitch about it, but I do whine about it.
He wants Boozy to not heal so he can pump.
Yeah.
But your Zekphos parses.
Well, go to the second one. Me and Emery's at 99%.
Yeah, see that now? I parsed 99% on that second one as well. Or
Yeah, they're. I mean, they're not great, but they're like fucking 10 light years better than our guild.
yeah.
Some of them are
It's
kind
gonna-
of bad though. I mean, dudes out here parsing like 15, 17, 23, 9. Some of them I think are kind of bad.
Well, hopefully we'll raise the average.
Yeah, hopefully by joining we automatically get in now.
Yeah,
that
that's
girl
the
sounds
thing.
kind of hot.
Oh? It's my dream. We're raiding with a married couple as the guild leaders.
Oh, is that Tank and her the guild leaders?
That's how I understood it.
Sounded like it.
Yeah,
She was
'cause
like,
they were
"I'll-"
talking about banging their boss and stuff. So
Yeah, but she was like, I'm not gonna support you when you lose your job. So
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like the Frenchman or whatever he is.
I think they're Canadian.
He's fucking got some French in him somewhere.
Well, yeah, a lot of Canadian.
Quebecian.
Yeah,
Sean, what's that gym called with the int?
Kraken's Eye. I have plenty of them.
Oh, may I please have one?
My God, I've told you guys a million times to never buy gems, and you guys never listen.
I got 2 in my invent that I bought.
I try and help you people.
Hey,
Let me.
so I have a extra flask that I stole. If you guys want to do a mythic or something.
Yeah, I'm in
I
the
was just
same
glad.
boat.
I was just
Oh,
glad
so
that we were like the same as them or better.
Yeah, it's good luck. Now
Yeah,
they're
we
out
all
scrolling.
like all of us were not like. I mean, Sean was the lowest, but he's on a low eye level bad champ.
I was
so.
not the lowest.
Out of us.
Okay, on Zekbaz, I was top in the charts.
Oh,
Initially.
Yeah, DPS me on Mother.
Yeah.
Nate had a hard time this week.
I was definitely that was one of the ones where I was like, all right, let me try this, and then afterwards I was like, nope, never doing that again. But we killed it, so.
I just liked hearing Nate would say, "Oh fuck, that was my bad." 'Cause he just died,
It really
like, on the
wasn't
first
though. That
year
fucking
thing.
sheet of fire, I had nowhere to go. So I ate the fucking fire and I lived, but then I instantly died when people went through the door. So I
Yeah.
was like, well, they.
Well, the
fucked
first
it.
time I ran with this group, I wasn't even like paying attention when they described it. And like you guys
Yeah,
were
I
all
remember watching
thinking,
your
you were
stream.
like, oh, that was real fast. I was like nowhere near the wall, and they were like, group one go. And I was like, what? And I like ran over there and just got blown up because I wasn't in the Spirit Link totem.
Yeah, dude, a few times like I would be over there in the Spirit Link totem, and I would just die, like doing everything I could. It was just too much damage.
I do not want to run a mythic if this is what that if that's what this
No,
invite is.
I'm not
for your
running
gym.
one.
Okay, well, it's on the other account. I'm doing I'm gonna run a sim while I log off. So give me 2 seconds. Alright, scour ring and socket 1, 3, 5.
Why does... I guess I shouldn't steal flasks from this guild. They're too nice.
I need to get an enchant on this.
I
Hey,
don't think it was-
fellas.
I think it was a gift.
Oh, hey there.
Oh,
What you guys do?
Oh, Tom's one
So
of our
we're-
guild.
so we're all as good as you now, Thoms. So
Nice. Yeah, this fights are easy. So,
we did Zegboss. We got to the first ad phase.
alright, well, what's lowest percent on Zek Baza?
I'm sure yours is better. That's all I can tell you. Because
What
we
is-
got, I don't know, fucking 90. I don't know what it was.
It was 82 in the last poll.
57, baby. Let's go. 57.
Ooh.
It's pretty goddamn impressive.
I haven't played in 2 weeks, literally.
Intellect suit you.
No, give me a stamina. I'm kidding. Don't do that, please. Give me it.
Where was Paul at? Is he not playing anymore since he got that new job or something?
His work schedule shifted, so he's off Friday, Saturday now, and works Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, true.
Right when they were like, "Man, I wish we had a warrior," and I was like, "Oh, all right, invite me."
Say, man, I wish I had a frost mage.
They did not mention that, but they do need range DPS. Although it'll be interesting because we, like I said, we had exactly 20, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be times we're not going to get to go. I mean, which I mean, I don't know though. Like it depends on how, like, if they know people and stuff. Because
exclude me.
But I mean, people like if we're on and like if everybody from tonight is on and they get like a few more DPS in the guild that are gonna raid. Like it depends on if they are doing it based off of like who they know the longest or just trying to get good because there's about half the DPS are gonna get trimmed before us.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
And like I'm like top 2, so you know I'm not getting trimmed, but
They have a disc freeze that's good
Oh,
too. It's unfortunate.
Top 2.
I'm like top 3.
Maybe top. You were top 4 on Talic and top 2 in Mother. So yeah, I'll give you top 3.
So I'll say top DPS in guild is what I heard.
Yeah, it's hard because they have limited experience with us, so they don't really know, whereas they know people's like averages out that are in their guild.
Can I invite the Robs to the guild?
Oh.
Do they even play anymore?
Guild killers.
I don't know.
In a while.
I haven't seen them on in a while. I feel like.
Fuck, you trying to get his G kicked already?
Rips was on today.
Booz is gonna get on and be just sad.
Evan Exotics was on 6 days ago.
Yeah, Boo's gonna be real boned.
I texted Booz.
He can probably get in. He can probably get in this guild, I would think.
Oh yeah,
Problem
get in.
with this guild is they have a lot of healers, so it doesn't work. Like
TW.
Brian's like, "Oh, can I raid?" And I'm like, "They have healers." Like they were missing a healer today, and that's why Suchu, like no one had to switch roles.
God, I hope they don't kick me. Oh.
Sucks.
If they kick
You
me,
just gotta become better than that guy, Isco.
I am.
You gotta run his heels into the ground. Like that's their best guy. So if you beat his ass in front of them, you get their respect.
I just need more Vel'Koz pulls because I can't beat him on Mother because he's holy.
You did beat him on Talic, though.
Yeah.
Spanked him.
I don't know what happened on those like those gloves and that belt that I like rolled on something and then nothing has ever happened.
The other shaman like got really good bracers for me, and I wasn't even paying attention, and he was literally like just
Yeah,
opening
I
the
saw
tray.
that.
Did you go on your shaman?
Yeah,
Oh, that's sick.
Sean's Milburn is a tank.
I'm 372 now.
376, guys.
I'm 374. Dude, those dudes got those 390 daggers. Hey.
Yeah, man. I thought one of them was you when he said 2. I was like, it had to be.
And then those gloves were literally a 22% upgrade for me. And I don't know where they went.
Squad of 370s, and we probably still couldn't do a +8 Temple of Sethras in time.
We could do it, dude.
No, me and
I know we
Suchu
could.
cranked some mythics this week.
Well, let's be clear.
I mean, last
I
week because
cranked
it's Tuesday.
Mythics.
Well, you cranked way more than me, but I cranked some too.
Let's use a different word. You did some
Let's
mythics.
crank some mythics right now, dude.
My
Suchu's
Exalted
IO
was
is like almost 1,000.
I need to do some 10s and get a new socket piece anywhere on my body so I can put a strong socket in.
It sucks this week though, right? So.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, it
fortified and shit. It's like super annoying.
Yeah, you missed the good week. The last 2 weeks have been really good.
Must be another way I can get a 375, 380 item with a socket.
Yeah, I get lucky.
You're right. Let's run heroic. Are these guys
I
just
feel
done
like-
with heroic? They were talking about progressing mythic on Wednesday and Thursday.
The last last week I ran with them. They just cranked heroic on Wednesday. Their issue is they don't have like a consistent 20 people, and with mythic and the way that lockouts work, it's like really hard to progress if you run it one night and then all of a sudden like 2 people are missing and you're like, okay, well, we can't do it this night.
Can you not bring in other people that haven't started? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You can, but like
they can't
let's
do the
just
first
say-
2 bosses.
Yeah,
but who gives a
you're
shit?
like if you're on Zekvaz and they've only done Talic, then I'm pretty sure either A, they won't be able to do Mother at all, or B, they won't even be able to get in because they're on Mother.
Should be
No,
irrelevant.
so 100%. I think that you get so. All I know is what happened to me was I had not done Mythic at all one week, and I went and I joined a raid that was on Mother. And like the second I got into the raid or the instance, it was like, "Hey, you're about to be saved to Mother."
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do Talic, I believe. You would
Yeah,
share
that's
their
correct.
lockout at that point.
Which really wouldn't matter since if we're not doing it with them, we're not doing it at all. So.
But it makes it hard to bring in pugs, is what he was saying.
Well,
Yeah,
they just
it's-
picked up an influx of people, so.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Now that they potentially have 20 consistent people, now we might see what their actual raid schedule is. Because when we did heroic, it was like we one-shot everything. I don't think people were getting that geared up. It was kind of just like, well, we can't do mythic. Let's just do heroic.
Yeah, judging by that first couple pulls on that mythic Zek, they've been doing that for a couple weeks, and they're used to just fucking blasting shit.
Yeah.
Because they got huge numbers. I would
Yeah.
have no doubt that they just melt bosses without even really having to do the mechanics anymore.
Oh, dude, on heroic, I'm sure that we would just plow through it with them.
Yeah, no, we one-shot everything. It's like a group of 15. And like we did Cahoon and didn't even have solar runners and still killed it in like second try.
Yeah. Cahoon trolled me so hard. I was like saving mana,
Yeah,
getting
that
ready
was
for a
super
long
easy.
fight, and then it just died. I was like, oh, oops.
Sean, what'd they say when you were like, "Hey, like all like fucking 4 of us want to join your guild"?
I already told him. Like I've told Suchi this. I raided with him last week, and then I was like, "So are you guys looking to add people?" And before I even like sent it, she already said yes. Like she was so like, "Yes, join our guild." And every time I was like, "Hey, I think I'll have some people." They're like, "Yes, bring more people." So I think they're
So
pretty.
they were all about it.
Yeah, they just want people to fill out their raid roster. Doesn't help that we're good DPS too.
Yes, they really struck the lottery here.
Yeah, I'm sure they were pretty stoked when they were like, "Oh shit, we're getting like, we're moving out 3 people out of our top 10 DPS, and we're putting in 3 new ones."
Yeah, you should have told them you're getting like 5 of the best people from the
Yeah.
second best guild on Gold Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
did
pretty
you
much
tell them that
was-
we're transferring from number 2 guild on Gul'dan?
Your Gul'dan Raiders. Number
We're the
8,
cream of the crop,
Prop
man.
Pally on Gul'dan. No big deal.
No big deal.
Are you still 8? I got demoted from 9 to 10.
I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. But yeah, and when I asked after that raid, I was like, "So, could I get an invite?" And she was like, "Of course!" Exclamation mark. So
So they're hurting. Is what I'm gathering.
yeah, they want to do Mythic, and they can't when you don't have 20 people show up.
Oh man, fucking
Yeah,
alliance.
I'm number 10 now. Suit you?
Oh, sad.
Killed it though, bitch. Suck it.
But we're the same ranked.
Twins.
Alright guys, let's all make sure we can read ITG's chat.
Yeah, I can.
Hello. Who can see that hello?
Oh, I can't. I need to change this thing. Settings.
Cool.
Channels.
So now we can bitch in here.
ITG.
Yes. Yes.
How
Only
about
you can
now?
join 2 discords at the same time.
Should I try again? Hi again.
Alright.
Did you see
Alright,
that?
we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
So what is this key? What are these? Fortified, teaming, and explosive. Yeah, that's
What's
cancer.
with you guys' different names? That's gonna be confusing.
This is like our
Santa the
whatchamacallit.
Gray. Alright.
Oh, yes, that is me. How
These
many
are
games?
our real IDs.
Sean, how are we gonna have a guild meetup now that we're in a different guild?
Are we gonna have guild meetup?
Yeah, like if I see Boozy, what is it?
It's a community meetup.
Community meetup. Okay. Paul's not even in my guild anymore. Did you know that?
How does that make you feel?
Really?
Yeah. He's just a person now.
I'm just glad we actually sat there and did attempts on a boss and wiped, and no one was like, "I'm quitting."
Yeah,
Although-
but everybody was like, we're not getting this done.
Yeah, I think that because they do stop pretty much right at 11, so I think they're like, we only got 15 minutes to do this boss, so there's not much point in like theory crafting and trying to come up with a strat. Because
Yeah, I mean, like, we weren't close, so.
that's why I was talking, because the first pull, people were just like, "Oh, all the ads spawn at the same time," and I was like, "Oh no, they've literally never even seen a video of this boss before." So that's why I was like, "Yeah, we should probably like stack up or something."
Don't be silly.
Yeah,
Because then it literally just the whole fight the whole time.
No,
yeah,
Started
until
to take
40%.
till 40%. Yeah,
And why was it 40?
Then
The
it goes
orb
to-
phase.
Yeah, it's like normal phase too.
But the orb phase, I don't know if you've watched videos, but the usual strat for the orb phase is like the first person to catch the orb has to like aim your body towards
Yeah.
the wall, and then everyone that catches the orb has to make sure they send it back toward that
Yeah,
wall so it
I
stays
saw
in that
that.
spot.
That's some next level stuff.
The second ad phase is fucking ridiculous though, because you get those bizarre, like the surging darknesses in fucking Mythic are already very slim, and you have both the ads and the surging darkness, and then almost immediately an I-beam phase comes out, and it's like
Yeah, the I-beams, I
really
mean,
spread.
it just sounds like
Complete
you just have to
chaos.
be spread the whole time.
Yeah, you got
It's
no time.
complete
to run.
hard with the ads because you have to group to kill the
Yeah,
ad.
you're supposed
complete
to.
chaos.
And
Yeah,
the slate, so you're double fucked.
Were they
Yeah.
focusing the other ads? Because the small ones never died.
I feel like
Yeah,
the tank wasn't doing a good job of moving that shit with us to the second
that wasn't
guy.
the issue. See, the warriors just fixate on a random person,
Oh,
so that's why
okay.
we got a clump, so they all stay together. But
So
yeah,
it's
they
just
were like, kill
them
the
stuck
void
on
bolt
range.
person, and then they were like, all right, now kill the second void bolt, but it needs to be. You can focus the first void weaver, but then you just need to kill the small ads before going to the second one.
Alright, that makes sense. Yeah.
And that's why if everyone clumps, they stay grouped up for longer, and you can do your AoE better. But yeah, I mean, we got better at it. We almost killed the warriors on that second pull, but I think it just needs more.
Yeah, I was definitely leaving the Warriors because I'd see somebody pop the thing and I was like,
Yeah.
alright, we gotta go interrupt it now.
Yeah, no, that I don't think we should be doing that.
Yeah, just leave them CC'd and kill the little guys first.
Yeah. That's why, Suchi, you're like, tell him to put the roiling deceit outside. And I was like, I don't know. This could come off like real douchey.
Yeah.
I was just like, hey, you know that thing that you guys are dropping in the middle? Don't do that.
They're used to just being able to melt every one of those that they accidentally pull up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
They're
they
actually
dealt with
pretty
it on the third pull, so it's fine.
I think it was just pretty clear that they hadn't really done that boss before.
I mean, also a thing I've noticed is like really deceit's fucking forever. So
I know.
you can dodge
And-
like
and
a
the
lot of
count,
things
like,
and then run there.
Every time I stand out there and I wait a little bit and then I go and I look up and I still have like 8 seconds left on the debuff.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing you can do too is you can, I mean, I don't know how many classes can do something like this, but like if I have rolling deceit and like it's about to pop like in 3 seconds and it's like right in the middle of one of the donut phases and I can't put it anywhere, I can turn on cloak and I can just run into the shit and like it doesn't do any damage to me.
Yeah.
That is quite nice.
Yeah, I had a huge problem with that when we were doing Zekvaz on the mage, because like usually Ice Block will just drop anything that I have on me just immediately, but it doesn't for rolling deceit. So if I got it at that like horrible timing where I had nowhere to put it except for outside, like I just died every time.
Yeah, but can't you? So couldn't
Could you
you?
just stay
Because
in
what
that
I
spot?
yeah, because that's what I do in cloak. Like it doesn't get rid of the rolling deceit. It just lets me take no damage from the donut.
Yeah, but the problem would be is that I would stay in Ice Block and then the deceit would go, or the surging darkness would end to where I could move again. And then as soon as I got rid of Ice Block, I would pop the rolling deceit in the Abbot Ball.
That's the
Oh,
tricky
because
thing about
the second because during your ice block the deceit would go down the ground right under you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to like time it exactly right then where you can like
Yeah.
blink, ice block, end ice
that's
block,
tough.
and then run.
Yeah.
Yes, it had to be perfect.
And that's the thing that sucks as a shaman. If I die in the deceit, I can't ank because I'll pop the dude when I res. Kind of sucks. I do feel like my lust on that mother fight was a bit over the top.
Nah, I mean, we needed the ads. The ads fucked us a few times.
Yeah, but I feel like the time that I lusted was the time that we actually like were coordinated on the ads. So we just killed them in like 3 seconds, and then the bosses or the tank was doing a strategy where he just stayed on the other side in bubble. So we had like 5 to 7 seconds of lust where we were just standing there doing nothing.
Are you talking about a mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the time we killed it when we went through like earlier, we had so much more time to kill those things.
Yeah.
Before like we had to like run for lasers.
Yeah.
The lasers were just wrecking us because you couldn't finish them off. You had to choose lasers or
Yeah.
ads.
That one time we went through, I think it was like the second to last pull. We went way at the wrong time. Like I popped all my cooldowns and then they're just like, no, wait. And then they just stayed in there for like 30 more seconds. Phased 2 seconds before the lasers went off.
Yeah, I thought it was weird too. Like on the time we killed Mother, I think the wipe before that, they were like, okay, so we're gonna have to go like way earlier in the second room, go into the third room, and then like we waited until like it was fucking like 85%. It was like farther than last time. And I was like, dude, what? That's not what we talked about.
I feel like they waited till like 95%.
Yeah, it was like super late.
I
No,
mean,
on
you
the
gotta have
second
your
to
heal
last one.
cooldowns, but
Yeah.
you guys were good if you were feeling impatient. Oh wait, you're not healing. So yeah, I don't know. They gotta have the healing cooldowns. That takes like 2 minutes. That's why
Yeah.
you stretch each room.
I mean, it's just another. I don't think they're very practiced at their strats. But we got her down.
Got the loot.
Yeah, I've killed 4 mythic bosses. I've gotten 4 pieces of loot.
Yeah, I killed 2 and got 3. Pretty efficient right now.
That is nice.
I mean, someone gave me one of them, but
I was 367 when I logged on this morning, and now I'm 372.
doing big things in the World of Warcraft today.
Just need a trinket, and I'll be. Oh my god, I still have a 355 Azerite helmet. How's that even possible? I need to enchant my ring.
Well, you got that rat scour?
But you know it. 385.
Oh shit, girl.
I got the 374 somehow today. Don't exactly know how that happened. I'm gonna have to start farming fucking herbs again. I need to get some fucking flasks and
I got
agility
mad
pots.
herbs.
Give me some.
Nah, they for me now.
What do you need them for?
To get my own flask.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Flasks are hella cheap now. It's
Yeah,
not
bro,
even
just-
really worth it to fucking farm for them anymore.
Just buy gold like me.
Suchu has like 48 in flask right now, I think.
I have 24. About to have more. Agility flasks.
Procced a nice plus 12.
Ooh, I just procced 4 plus 12. Hey.
It's just like
You buy gold, Toms?
Goddamn right.
How much did you buy?
Just one token's worth.
1 gold.
I'm confused.
Just 1 token's worth of gold. That's
How much is that?
It's about 110k.
Yeah,
$20. Actually, a
Oh.
little more now. Probably like 115, if I had to guess.
I'll just do that if I ever need gold. That's not that bad.
That's what I do, yeah.
I saw a website
No.
advertising in trade chat for $10 for 100k.
Ooh.
The way I
Currently,
see it,
I have 75 gold or 75k right now, so I'm looking good.
the way I see it is, I made like $22 an hour at work today, and I can't farm 110k in an hour, but I can farm it at work.
That logic you can't argue.
Yeah, you can't, dog.
That's the sad thing. Like, I would think about that with my paycheck, my sad resident paycheck right now. I get paid probably less than minimum wage per hour. But Amanda, my wife, is out here working, making $100 an hour.
What the
Yeesh.
fuck?
Quit.
God.
Play WoW forever.
Yeah, you got yourself. You mean you got a sugar mama, dog? God
I
damn.
know. Well, so she makes $100 an hour right now, but when I'm done with this training, I'll make like $250 to $400 an hour.
Yeah, aren't you a fucking doctor? What, send me some gold, dog. God damn.
Be waiting for the in-game mail.
I'm out here fucking bartending. You out here fucking doing surgery and shit.
Yeah, but $22 an hour is a fucking lot. That's a pretty good fucking job.
Yeah, I did pretty well today.
Sean makes a lot, and he does his whole work in his underwear.
That's
Cold
chill as
now, I
fuck.
gotta put sweatpants on.
Formal.
Nate, didn't you watch a bunch of Fallout 76? Like the beta?
Yeah.
Like read a
Discouraging.
comes out in 23 minutes. I'm just like
Suchu and Sean, what's your
I
IO
want a
score?
new game, but I don't think it's gonna be the
My
one.
shaman is not that great. My pally's like 770. Shaman's 530.
Is Suchu still here?
It's completely pointless in that game. Building a
Ooh,
base is completely
Suchu.
pointless.
I'm at
Really?
832. I need to do a Shrine of the Storm. I have a fucking +6.
Oh yeah, I'll get you that.
On this account, I haven't even done Temple of Sethralis or Motherlith.
Suchu, what's your best completed, like on time, and that 11 we did?
No, I did a 12-week rest at some point.
Nice.
Yeah, last week was real nice. I had like I was in a good group, so we did like 3 or 4 together. We did 3. Went from a 9 to 11 to a 12.
Well, I have an 11 underrot if we wanted to at some point this week.
I'm down.
Let's do it right now.
No, not right now. I gotta go back. I gotta get up at fucking 4:30.
I wonder if King's Rest will be better this week.
What is so fortified non-boss have more health? That's annoying. Teaming. Oh my fucking god! Teaming and fortified.
Yeah, it's a bad combination.
I got a King's Rest, and I feel like that one would actually be alright.
Oh,
Yeah, I
and the
have a-
fucking
I have a
explosive
+9.
too, dude. This is a bad
Get through
week.
the first boss.
Yeah, they synergize so well with each other because there's more ads, they're stronger, and they spawn explosives. And because there's more, that means they'll spawn more explosives.
So now we'll see how good this guild is. We can look at the guild weekly best.
Can you if you CC something, do they still do explosives?
I do not know.
Yeah, because I don't think it's based off of them. I think it just kind of happens.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm wondering about. Oh, there was something that I was thinking about. Oh, the on the first boss, all those
Oh,
the
all
gold
blobs,
things.
they spawn
Yeah,
explosives when
do
you
they
block.
spawn explosive? Because if they do, that's impossible.
I gotta go, man. Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Bye bye.
And
Don't worry, Sean.
Shaman.
I have an absolutely great strategy. We're gonna,
Oh, yeah?
me, you, 3 hunters.
That did work well that one time.
They can all easily hit the explosives.
That's true.
You know, I was reading about explosive is the one where like the little orb pops up, right?
Yeah, it's the one where we were doing temples to throw this on.
Okay. Yeah, I was reading some stuff about Mythic Pluses last week, and it actually says melee DPS are supposed to be the ones responsible for the explosives.
Yeah, it's so easy for them. They just turn and like bop it with a melee attack, and it'll die.
Yeah, and it's shitty because I was
Can
reading
you not
about.
AoE it?
You cannot AoE it.
It's actually shitty. Like it says, Frost Mages, even though they're one of the best specs for Mythic Pluses, they're one of the worst for explosive weeks because they're really bad at getting rid of them.
Shamans are god awful.
Yep, I can definitely see that.
I switch and I start casting a spell, and by the time I finish the cast, it already died.
So I'm saying, like, I have the instant cast, like Ice Lance, but if it's not procced, then only do about a third of the explosive's
Yeah.
health.
Oh god.
So I can't get 3 of them off in time.
I agree. That's why, like, even as a tank, it was much easier for me to kill than a shaman. I could just turn as my pally and throw like my hammer at it, and it would almost die just from that.
Alright, Sean. New strategy. We'll get 3 demon hunters.
There you go.
Rogues would be pretty. I think Tim was really good at it on his rogue.
We'll get 3 rogues. Well, let's get 1 rogue, 1 paladin, 1 mage.
One.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's a nice combo.
I think
That's
that
not-
might just work.
Talk with him. We quit the guild.
Cool.
Cool.
I assume that's a good thing.
It's not a good thing. I just got our guild name back. I'm really sad
Interesting
about
Times Gang is dead.
it.
Me and my alts are still in it, so
Oh, thank goodness. Talk
Yeah,
with
that
him.
guy.
You kept it alive for a long time last expansion.
it's true.
This is your time again.
I'm not gonna leave on my pally. I'm just gonna keep him in. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, my druid will be in there offline for a while.
Who is actual leader now that you're?
Breezy's still Radiator, or GM.
Oh,
Nice.
I thought he made you.
He just gave you ability to change name.
Well, he paid for it too. It's pretty. I kind of feel bad. I was like, "Give me your Venmo, so I can pay for it." And he was like, "No,
Wait, what do you? How much do you have to pay?
it's $20."
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't trying to make you pay for this.
Yeah, that means he paid $20 the first time he changed it.
Yeah, and it's kind of bullshit because technically Juicy won the vote, so.
So wait, so that guild was basically like, get in our guild, we're gonna do good stuff.
Nah, we were like, please can we get in your guild? We'll promise we'll try our best to do good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I
You
mean
guys-
they want people. We want to do mythic, so it was a match made in heaven.
Did you guys raid tonight?
Yep. 2 out of 8 complete.
2 out of 8 complete.
Hey, on Radar.io now it says we have 2 kills for each of them, so that's a huge plus when we try to pug things. 2 out of 8 2 times.
Who'd you guys try as a third boss?
We wiped on Mother more than I wanted to, but we tried Zekvoss.
I was
Is
down
that-
a lot on Mother though. I couldn't even be mad about the wipes. I was praying for him actually. I was like, please don't let that be my fucking parse for this. For the first like 3 pulls, I didn't even know there was 2 beams. I was looking at the ground beam every time and then getting hit by the side beam, and it wasn't registering in my mind. I was like, fuck. Why do I keep doing that?
What am I gonna say? Is Zekros supposed to be easier than Fetid?
Yeah.
It's Fetid like
Fetid's
super
like
hard.
the hardest of the first 5 bosses.
Oh, wow, that's so weird. It's like
Usually a
opposite.
team of big dick arcane mages.
Is it just like a super DPS race?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very hard. Like even like when the progressing guilds were doing it, they got stuck on Fetid for a super long time.
Because it's just like gear check.
Yeah. It's just really hard to kill the eggs before he eats them.
Yeah, and he spawns 3 of them.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And you have to kill all
Well, there's-
3.
Well, there's 2 of the normal ones, and then there's one like bigger one that has more health, but it also takes longer to finish its cast. And that's the one that people get stuck on because you have to like immediately have like all your range DPS go straight onto that one.
Yeah.
That's why everyone says like you can't do Mythic Fetid with more than like 4 or 5 melees. Like you have to have a shit ton of range.
Feels bad. Being one of the weaker melee classes. Or mid tier. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
Nate,
not
I
giving
like
that
how
group.
you were like, yeah, I'm not really feeling Frost DK, and then they ended up being like one of the top tier DPS.
I mean, I didn't say they were bad. It's just
Yeah, I
the
know.
way they worked. I didn't fuck with it, you know.
Yeah.
It was kind of like they have like a burst phase, and it's either nail it or your DPS is gonna look bad at the end of the thing. But if you nail it,
At the end of the day,
you're gonna be in top 3 if you nail it.
that's a lot of
It's
pressure.
too much pressure. Exactly, dude. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, fuck that. I want something I can be halfway in between, and no matter what, come out with a good score.
Yeah, make a mistake and be able to recover. Be like, oh.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, I could not get my combo down on Mother. Like going through the wall, there's like 7 spells that I want to use all at the same time, and there's wind, so I'm trying to run, and I just could never get them all down. If I got them all down the way I wanted to, I would pump out so much damage, but it's too bad.
Do you think you guys are gonna go 6 out of 7 or 7 out of 8 tomorrow in heroic?
They're gonna attempt heroic.
Yeah, I don't know what their plan is. I don't think the raid leader is going to be there tomorrow. That the tank that came in late, that may change what they do.
Should we just organize our own heroic within the guild? Just be like, hey guys, we're about to do a heroic.
Well, I think they're definitely going to do something. They raid Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 to 11. Like, that's their schedule.
So just wait till they start putting together the mythic group. Let them wipe a few times on Fetid, and then we announce it. Everyone's like, yeah, let's just do that.
The last week, they were like, I asked them beforehand, I was like, you guys running mythic or heroic? And they were like, we're going to wait and see if we get enough people. And then they were like, we didn't get enough people, so they just ran heroic. So that could happen again.
I'm trying to be a part of that. Because you can get, what, 35 people into a heroic?
30, I think.
30?
Yeesh.
Yeah. Now, if they run heroic, yeah, it'll be Gucci. But we actually ran it with like 15 last time.
Yeah, but it's like, if you... whatever. We'll see how it goes.
There's no chance that you won't have a spot available.
Yeah, but if you got 20 plus, you're probably running mythic.
Yeah, that's the only issue.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you kind of want less. But
19 people would be just the right amount.
Or just different people that showed up today.
That's true.
Because they probably wouldn't want to get saved. I don't know much about this guild yet, so I don't know how they handle things.
It depends on how their server is, honestly. What are the chances they find a pug group?
Well, it's cross server now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Tom's, what happened to your guild?
COD.
What's up?
What happened to your guild, man?
Oh, they're still there. I'm just not. I just can't find it in me to play.
Hear you, feel you. So wait, you didn't run tonight?
No, I haven't ran with them since that first week.
I got you.
Literally, because I just didn't log on. I was home in time and everything.
Man, play a game because it's fun. That's what you do it for.
That's true.
If you ain't having fun, there's no point.
I only play to be the best, number one.
That will never happen, Nate.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Okay.
That's what my dad always told me.
The thing I needed to get better at is I don't have to look at the mechanics in the fight because there's people that they mark that are looking at the mechanics. So I just need to look at that guy and follow where he's going. That will make it easier to dodge lasers and stuff.
Oh. I could buy a 385 version of these bracers with a socket. How much do you think that would run me?
Probably pretty
Probably
pricey.
about an hour or two of bartending.
Probably like 100K, I'd say. I'd say 100K is a fair.
Motherfucker. Hate it when they're shitty quests and I gotta do shit.
350 with a socket.
So Tom's, how was Saturday with Paul texting you?
Oh, man. Rough. He sent me one text, and all it was just a bunch of oranges, like the emojis. I just responded, chill. Heard nothing else from him. It's fucked up, man. What makes it even worse is like 4 days before that, Duke literally just ran Kentucky out of the building in college basketball.
You think that demoralized the football team?
It demoralized me, that's for damn sure.
Yeah, Duke is stupid this year. We can all just hope that they lose in the tourney and then all three of their 4 or 5 of their fucking 5-star recruits go to the NBA.
Yeah, like that dude Zion Williamson's really good, but RJ Barrett, dude, that dude's literally, he should be in the NBA. Like the guy's
Yeah.
a monster.
Yeah, I agree. Like why? Like they have too many. Like they can't all score that many points. You know, it's like
Yep, their four main freshmen outscored the entire Kentucky team. So,
Dude, how much would that suck if you're like a sophomore or a junior on that team and you're like, oh, this is going to be my year. And then they're like, oh, we just brought in 5-star recruits.
yeah,
Zion Wilson was all over Baller's life, all the way up until.
he has like 1.6 million Instagram followers.
Yeah, that dude is
The
fucking
dude's-
popping right now.
He's
Well, he like blocks shots, and I see pictures and his head is next to the rim.
well, the
Yeah.
dude's like 6'8", 295 pounds. The
No.
dude weighs the same as the average of Duke's offensive line.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and not to mention, you can watch highlights of the Kentucky Duke game, and the dude's like crossing people up and shit. Like, it's unreal. You can't stop that guy.
that's why people are already comparing him to LeBron, just because the body type and just the freakish
Exactly.
nature.
Exactly. He
Next to
in
LeBron.
in the warm-ups of the game, he dunked from the free throw line. Everybody's like, "All right, fuck you, dude."
Like I said, the worst thing that can happen at the end of the season is like one of them decides not to go pro. That's
And
like,
that's not gonna happen. How can you turn down millions of dollars?
I don't know.
I never saw this, but just like the other day on Reddit, someone was talking about South Park, and there was an episode about college sports, and Cartman went into like the University of Colorado's like athletic director's office or something, and he's dressed as like a Southern gentleman, and he started talking about the guy like owning slaves and saying like all the athletes in college are slaves. He's like, yes, I'd like to get into the slave market, and you seem to have a good grasp on it. Like, how do you do it? And I was like, I never thought about it. But I guess they're giving them an education, but they are kind of just like controlling these players. Like, nah, we're not going to pay you for your work. You're just going to do it.
They're just gonna generate a shitload of income for this.
Yeah.
I think it was fine before it became like a multi-billion-dollar business.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, you guys are
The
getting paid.
NCAA is ridiculous, dude.
But yeah, I just love how South Park just.
Oh yeah, they'll call them out, man. Fuck.
That's great. Great. He was like, I don't have slaves. Our student athletes here are well respected. He's like, you call them student athletes. That's interesting.
I don't necessarily disagree with them not getting paid, but like, I don't see why you should have to go to college before you go to the pros.
Right. That's
The pros is just like a completely separate business. Like, if you're fucking good enough to go straight out of high school, then why?
I mean, one of their arguments is like the agents were really like ruining, like taking advantage of these kids because you're like 17 and they're like, yo, I'll be your agent, man. I got you. Like, you just sign this contract and like I'll get you into the pros and stuff. And so they like, one argument is like, okay, the top 100 players as decided by like some independent group that says these are the top 100 high school players, they can have agents. And then it's like monitored that they have agents. But if you're not in the top 100 high school players, like you're not going straight from high school to the pros, so you don't really need an agent, and you can't have an agent.
Yeah, but
agents, you get drafted, right?
Yeah, but agents like really help the process. Like, they talk to the teams and the scouts and like.
But I like it now.
Because lawyers, that's why.
Yeah, there you go.
I think they talked about, and I don't know if they implemented it yet or not, but if you enter the draft and you don't get drafted, the ability to just go back to college, which I think is good.
We started that as well.
Yeah, only if you don't get an agent, right? Like,
no, that's how it used to be, I think. But I think now they're trying to change it so that even still you can go back.
Aren't they like trying to increase the amount of money in the D League as well? So you can just go there instead of going international.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they were talking about alternatives to the D League, or some sort of developmental league.
Did y'all see fucking Jimmer Fredette drop like 78 points and is like, he plays in like some Chinese league or something, and he dropped 78 points.
Jimmer
Fredette, baby.
Watching him that year in the NCAA tourney, that dude was nasty.
Old Jimmer.
He was Steph Curry in it in college. Like, dude was shooting from half court and stuff.
Did he play for Gonzaga? Am I wrong about that?
Like BYU or something.
Oh, yeah, you're right. BYU. Who is that scraggy looking white dude that played for Gonzaga?
Adam Morrison.
There you go.
Yo, it says that Jimmer's making 1.4 mil a year over in China. Okay.
Yeah, but that pollution, man. The pollution will get you.
True that. That's crazy.
Excuse me. At least my people believe in global warming.
Hey, they just apologized to that dude about Man Bear Pig on South Park, so.
Wait, what?
No. To Al Gore, isn't?
Yeah.
You know, they made fun of him with Man Bear Pig.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
They apologized with the
South Park apologized.
Yep.
Yeah, with the South Park style.
Like, we shouldn't have made fun of you trying to raise awareness for global warming. What's up?
Are you going to be in town this weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Kelsey's busy on Sunday, so.
Oh, cool. We can go to that place.
Iwan?
Yeah. If it's
Yes,
open.
I'd like to go there.
We've been didn't talk about it for like 2 months.
Well, at least we
I'd
know
like to
not to
go
go to that
back.
sushi place afterwards.
It doesn't
That
have sushi.
We went to this place. It was literally called like Thai food and sushi restaurant, and we got there and they're like, we don't have sushi. It's in your name. Change your name. But yeah, I'd like to try that.
Yeah, I think getting back to the NCAA, it's like it's nice. Like some people really benefit from being able to play basketball to get an education, but the fact that they don't have an like other people don't have a different option is not like that's the problem. Some people are like, look, I'll trade my skills in basketball for an education. That's fine by me. But other people are like, no, I don't want to trade my skills for an education. I want to trade it for money.
Yeah.
It's shitty though, because they're working. If you want to do that, you're working like 80 hours a week.
Yeah, I knew my sister's like boyfriend years and years ago played baseball for UVA, and he said it like he ended up quitting his sophomore year because he said it's like, all right, 5 a.m. wake up, go for the team morning run, like hit first practice, like then like give team like study hall and shit, go to all your classes, come back second practice, eat dinner, go to bed, rinse and repeat 7 days a week.
Yeah.
It's like you are severely managed the entire time.
Yeah, my friend played, or he swam in college at Tech, and even swimming was like ridiculous. I couldn't even imagine if you played like a big sport.
Ooh, Virginia Tech, I've been there.
Yes. Our alma mater.
Yeah, and it's no wonder that they have tutors like writing their essays and stuff like that because it's like, dude, they don't really have time to be doing shit.
You graduated from Tech?
Yeah, me and Suchi did.
What year did y'all graduate?
2013. Fall.
Okay.
Spring, sorry.
Yeah, my brother-in-law graduated from Tech.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yup.
That would have been like 2011 though, I think.
Oh, was he there during the shooting?
I have no idea.
No, I graduated in 2011, and the shooting happened while I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
So.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I always knew it was a good class if I got in there and there was football players in it, because I was
How
like
did
this.
you get in those classes? Why are you so cool?
It was like intro bio my sophomore year or something.
You're such a cool guy.
That's when I convinced Sean to take a biology class because I liked it. I was like, I like biology. You should try it.
I was debating being a science major, but then I
went and saw Logan Thomas in the food court, and I was so happy.
Yeah, I got wasted at Tech a couple times. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
I've never gotten wasted at Tech.
I saw Logan Thomas at the basketball courts when I was about to play my intramural game, and I was like, good lord, I hope he's not on the other team.
Was he on another team?
No, he wasn't.
You may have played with Dennis before.
There's a lot of
He also told me he saw Logan Thomas at a basketball court a few times.
I used to just go to the basketball courts and play. Like,
That's what they're there for.
Well, no, like, aside from intramurals.
Yeah, people play pickup basketball.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
not
they're
many people.
Yeah, I don't.
I feel like, I don't know, if you don't have, like, friends that are playing, it's kind of daunting to just be like, I'm going to go to a court and just be like, hey.
There was, like, regulars, like...
Humble brag.
Hey, yo, who got next?
Yeah. Yo, let me get in there.
Yeah, you got the regulars, like, people that just, like, do that. And they're just like, yo.
But if you're
I
not
had
a
this-
regular, how do you get into that society?
You become a regular, you just show up. And then you hit a few threes, and people are like, yo, what is that dude?
Yeah, but I couldn't do that second part, so I never could break into
Yeah, I get on the team, we lose, and I'm sitting for 3 games. It's like, fuck this, go home playing WoW, baby.
This kid that I worked with, he was a resident. I was working with him, and he was like, "Yo, you should come ball with us. We ball every Friday night, like." And this is at the University of New Mexico, and he's like, "It's just a bunch of like Asian kids that ball on Friday night, so you can easily like beat them. It's awesome, man." And he's like this little short, like Cuban, or actually he was Indian, but he's from Miami, so I thought he was Cuban. And And I just thought it was hilarious that he's like, yo, it's a bunch of like short Asian dudes. Like you can just fall on them, man. You'd be so tall, you'd be so good. I was like, nah.
Did y'all know that Newport News has a 5'10" and under league?
What?
Yeah, how dope is that? And I'm 5'10". I'm like the dominance in that league, bro.
Posting people up and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, what's up, small bitch?
Playing center.
Yeah.
Do they like actually measure you at the court or something?
I don't know. Like,
They just get called out like, hey,
dude's 5'11", get him out of here.
Someone get the tape measure. Someone get the tape measure.
Do they lower the rim for you too?
your center's got to be able to bang, dude.
Yeah, it's actually one of those like Fisher Price like multi.
Oh yeah, I got my game tomorrow I play in a Richmond intramural league.
Oh, that's sick.
And dumpstered lately, so.
Are you still victorious?
No, we won our first game, and I thought we were good, but then we lost the next 4 after 3.
Yeah, I've probably played like combined like 6 years of organized basketball, and I've had 2 good teams ever. 2 years in a row, we were so bad. Went like Nate, what did the Shot Boys go, dog? 3-15 in 2 years combined.
Yeah, I think you guys
pretty
won
pathetic.
0 games one of the seasons.
It was pretty pathetic.
It's pretty bad. They never stop being optimistic though.
Yeah.
Yeah, one year I was on a team and this guy was like super competitive and thought he was really good at basketball. And he's like, yo, we're gonna be sick. We're gonna be sick. We're gonna crush this. And then we got like ran out the gym the first game, and he was just like, dude, I can't go back. I can't play it. I'm not coming to those games. Like, I can't do something like that.
We got whooped so bad one game that the other team actually put in like a severely mentally handicapped kid for the last like minute.
Oh no!
Dude, what are you supposed to do? Swat a shot?
Oh no!
Yeah, man. I mean, good for him, but god damn it, I felt ashamed. Like it's nobody. Like it's one thing. like it's one thing watching it on like Instagram or TV, and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. But when you're on the other team, you're like, wow, I feel pathetic.
It's a lose-lose situation right there.
Did you make a comeback?
We're making a run. I saw someone at the gym, Brian. I think he was your year from Tab. Might have been a year ahead of you. I think he played baseball. But I didn't remember his name or anything. I didn't talk to him.
What? Oh, you don't remember? Like what? He played baseball my year.
I think he played baseball at Tab, and it was like you're a year ahead of you.
But that's all you can tell me because you don't know anything
He had
else.
like black curly hair.
Was he short?
He was shorter than me.
Is his name Aaron Tenney?
No, it wasn't Aaron Tenney. I know who Aaron Tenney is.
I don't know if you know who Aaron Tenney is.
He was taller than that. I hope whoever asked us to do it. Le'Veon Bell said no football for me.
Yeah, what the fuck? He's missing out on so much money.
Yeah, he's rich. He'll be fine.
Yeah. What does he need?
Okay, you just say like, no, I don't need $14 million.
Yeah,
Well,
he
in
can
his
say
opinion,
that.
he's gonna play an extra year because he's not doing this. So if that pans out, it'll be fine for him.
You think Gronk's gonna retire?
I think Gronk will retire soon. Yes. I mean,
Gets
he's been
injured a
hinting he
lot.
wants to retire for a while. He's just playing his Brady's around.
Yeah.
And how much longer is Brady gonna play? 5 more years.
He's like, fuck that, Brady.
Well, that's why they got Gordon. He'll be the replacement man.
You can't replace Gronk.
No, you can't.
Gronk's a matchup nightmare.
Dude, can you imagine a retired Gronk? Dude is just gonna be partying it up.
Going crazy.
Maybe
But
he'll
he's
become
got-
a League of Legends player.
One possibility, I suppose.
He'll be the top laner that Faker needs.
Dude, I mean, he's gonna have advertisements lined up. He already does some ad work, so he should.
He said that he's never like touched his actually salary money.
Apparently, Gronk's actually not that big of a dumbass.
Well, he probably because he drinks Bud Light and Coors Light. Like, I mean, it's not that expensive, but
He said
He
he's
drinks a
only
lot.
ever spent like his advertisement endorsement money, so his salary just goes straight to the bank.
Straight to the bank.
Investments.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
sure he pays a
That
guy
too.
to do stuff with it. Yeah, he'd probably also like people like I would buy Gronk a drink at a bar. Like I would want to ball out with Gronk, so he probably gets a lot of shit paid for it because people are like, yo, let's fucking party with Gronk. Let's buy him all this shit.
Oh
and
yeah,
then he'll
that's the nice
party
thing
with
about
us.
being rich. You just get paid, you enjoy yourself.
Yeah, well, I would never. That's why people like when Gordon Hayward was streaming and people would like donate money to him. People would be like, "What the fuck are you doing? This guy's in the NBA. He's like,
Literally
That's
richer
so-
than any streamer in the world.
yeah,
You're just
like stop donating to him. He does not need your $5 donation. That to someone else who's not a
$5.
multi-billion or millionaire.
$5 donation.
Yeah, like what does he even do with that?
Well, you can donate it. Like Chris Long donated
While he's streaming in his garage that's like a 10-car garage and there's like a super nice car right behind him, people are like, I'm gonna give this guy $5.
Why is he streaming his garage?
Because I don't think his wife wants him to like set up a game room. It's really funny. I love Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
There's
His
a
wife married a sportsman, Kirk Truckleton.
Not a video game player.
There's this video where he comes in and his kids are awake and it's like late at night and he's like talking to his wife and he's like, "Can we put the kids to bed yet?" And she's like, "Why? So you can play video games?" He's like, "Yes." Like, this is my favorite NBA player by far, just because this one video.
How's he doing? He's back, right?
He is back. I do not know how he's doing.
Broken his leg.
Maybe he realized that it's much easier to make money playing League.
He doesn't play League, he plays Fortnite now.
You know, much easier to make money when you're playing Fortnite. Just play like shit and people give you money.
He's actually kind of nice. Players. Steph Curry's leading the league in points per game. Zach
Curry with the pop.
Zach Levine is number 5 in points per game in the NBA. That surprises me. Joel Embiid.
See the one from Canada that said hockey is not as good a sport as basketball?
I don't know about that.
I guess this Canadian basketball player was like, yeah, at first, not a lot of people were playing basketball. Everyone was playing hockey. But then people realized that basketball is a better sport.
He's only averaging 26 minutes per game. He scores 10 points per game. His field goal percentage is 40%. That seems bad. His three-pointers are 32%. What was Gordon Hayward's like game? What kind of style did he play?
The driver, I think. Standstill shooter. The exact opposite things.
He, in his best season, averaged 22 points a game. Pretty good, I guess.
I never thought he was that good. That's what when he got like a max contract, I was like,
Max contracts in the NBA are weird. I feel like everyone gets them. 22 points a game is pretty good. You're shooting 40% from 3.
Two. 1. 2. Nice.
Do you know how many max contracts there are in the NBA, Suchu?
Do you have the number pulled up and you want me to guess?
No, I'm actually curious.
No, I don't. I think it's like...
Is it 1 per team?
No, I don't think it's 1 per team, but some teams have multiples.
Yeah.
So... I'm sure Cavaliers don't have... Well, Kevin Love might be making it because they gave him a payday. The Celtics might not have one. I don't think the Celtics have one right now.
I thought Gordon Hayward was.
Oh, he has a max contract? Why does he have a max contract? Okay, then every team has a max contract if Gordon Hayward does a max contract.
Where they just overpaid for him.
Oh, I mean...
Especially when he got injured. That was overpaying.
You know what's funny though? Kyrie turned out to be a little bitch.
What?
So now I can
That
like
was
make
always
fun of him for
known.
leaving all over
Wow,
again.
that was the most aggressive I think I've ever heard you.
Well, I mean, you saw what he did, right? He was like, somebody got to hire his career in points, and he got all pissy and he threw the ball in the stands.
Oh yeah, I did
No.
see that. That was
I'm,
pretty.
I'm still watching the highlights of the Tennessee football game, so I'm gonna ride that high for a little while.
Just missed Tom's. He was just in here.
Oh, I saw the best comment. Tennessee on their Facebook page just posted a video of like all the highlights. The top comment on there is, "I haven't seen Kentucky fans this angry since they moved Sudafed behind the counter."
Oof.
Oof.
I don't get that.
It's a meth joke.
Sudafed can be used to make meth.
Oh, okay. And Kentucky people like meth?
Yes.
That's what they're implying.
No, it's all fact.
That's cool. I've never tried meth before. I don't think I'll play it.
Yeah, you should probably keep it that way.
Max contracts are really complicated, actually.
Yeah, it varies. Like if you've been on a team a few years, you can get a higher max contract than if you have not been on a team a few years.
Yeah, so 0 to 6 years of experience are eligible for 25% of the salary cap. 7 to 9 years are eligible for 30%, and 10 years or over are up to 35% of the salary cap. And then there's like other things, like how long of a contract you're signing.
Yeah, and whatever team you're on can offer you more money than another team.
Yeah.
Oh, that one I should have definitely said no to. Oops. Oops.
Paul, did you have a great day at work?
Oh, we all left the guild.
Oh,
Not me, Paul. I'm still in there.
like what? Like left? Like you left the guild?
We are in surreality now.
Somebody paid to name it Interesting Times Gang, and then you left?
That is what happened.
Ouch.
Well, I told Boozy I paid him, but he said no.
Ouch.
Now he's
I
already gonna
can't-
be like, I do want that money.
Well, I
I
guess
can't
I should
believe
just
Boozy
uninstall.
I can't believe Boozy paid for that name change. In
You
the
get Boozy excited about something, he'll put some money into it.
I don't. I can't even.
He's the opposite of you.
People,
The man
if
will
I had a
just
guild and
toss
people
some
are
change.
like, "Yeah, I don't really like the guild name," I was like, "Okay, you can pay me $20 and I'll change it. If not, get your big butt out of here."
Yeah, that's down. But you can't. And like, what did we keep? Like all the guild bank slots and stuff.
Well, and the awesome legacy of the guild.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave and be a freelancer.
God damn it, Paul. Don't do that.
Paul, your Hearst
not-
cooldown will be slightly slower, and you won't
It's
have.
not. I have the enchant that reduces the time on it anyway.
Dude, this guy's already a pro freelancer.
It's not. There's nothing very interesting about a gang that's dead.
It's not dead. It'll be back.
No, it's dead.
The dead gang.
So, I'm playing Warlock all wrong. But I don't know the right way to do it. I just know I'm wrong.
Why don't you just watch your
How
Warlock
did you-
video?
How did you know you're wrong?
I ran normal old deer last night, and I don't know why this guy was in here, but I'm pretty sure the lowest piece of gear he had on was 380. But he was just in a normal run, and he was just cranking out some deeps. And on AoE pulls, he was doing damage. I haven't figured that part out yet.
There was a warlock in our group that was pumping in AoE too.
Yeah, I don't know how to I know the spells you use, but I don't know how he does it. And I just chalked it up to some of it with him being like 380 something and me being 333.
Get into a normal run.
I just linked AOTC.
Ooh, you say solo orb runner?
Nope, I just linked it and said I'm on my ult. And they hit me with the invite. I said, okay. And I was doing okay damage on single target fights. It didn't require a lot of movement.
Did you get any loot?
Yeah, I got some loot.
Nice, dude.
I got the best trinket you can get, apparently. Second I got it, I got like 3 people whispered me at the same time.
Which one is it?
It's one that drops off Talic. It's like your damaging abilities have a chance to shoot a blood bolt at somebody, so it's really good for warlocks because it can proc off ticks.
Mm-hmm. Just basically is up every time. I'm sure it has some sort of internal cooldown or something.
Yeah, I'm sure it does, but I was watching me cast spells and there was just blood shooting out of my face, so it was procced pretty often.
Ooh, anchor read.
Where is it?
It's in. I just flew over it.
Oh shit.
I dismounted. I clicked the dismount button. I had to run over there now. Hopefully it stays there. Paul, this guild was so nice. One of the members gave me 150k buying an equip.
He just got a 385 BOE. Gave it to Sucho.
Wow.
I was very confused. I said thanks with an exclamation mark, and then I said thanks again with an exclamation mark after we left.
Why don't we find like this guild 2 months ago?
I don't know, ask Sean.
They probably had 20 players 3 months ago.
I was
also,
waiting for our guild to go through its arc of everyone quitting. I wasn't going to be the one to bail.
You were the one to bail.
Yeah.
I'm one of the last 5 people raiding in our guild. How am I the one to bail?
You were the whisperer in the dark, like everything's gonna be over soon. Start looking for your guilds.
Yes, that was known, but I was in there till the end.
Sowing the seeds of discontent.
Yeah.
You poisoned us.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like those words that Brian used.
I knew what you were trying to say, Paul.
Got you. Play 8.1 all by my damn self.
You only have
by
2
yourself, you
nights,
have
and they're on the weekend.
Don't worry, Paul. I'll be plugging stuff random times. I'm sure. What's Timbo's plan?
I'm pretty sure he's done.
Tim's in the guild. He raided with us tonight. I mean, whenever he shows up on those nights, he'll raid.
But the week
I say I'm pretty jealous.
He's gonna be plugging.
Yeah.
They do alt runs on the weekends or something.
I don't know what they do. They're doing Antorus before the.
Oh, dude, this is the guild, man.